Hello, I'm Amanda Goldston, inner and outer weight loss guide of www.amandagoldston.com, and these are the inner and outer weight loss tips. This week's tip is an outer tip, but it is also quite important as an inner tip, and it is write everything down that you eat. This is vitally important, and it has been one of the biggest factors that has helped me in losing weight. Now, it might be that you write things down like I do on a piece of paper with a pen, or it might be that you're a bit more high tech and you've got an app for a phone or for a mobile device. But whatever you do, write it down. And there are several reasons why you want to write down everything that you eat. First of all, so that you actually just become aware of how much you're eating. Because when I first started, writing down what I was eating, I realised that I was eating probably 4 or 5 times more than my body actually needed on a daily basis. It also means if, like me, you're looking at a balanced diet and you're looking at what food groups things fall into, so proteins, carbohydrates, fats, what they fall into, it helps you keep track of what you've had to actually make sure that your eating plan is balanced and is healthy. And also when you write things down, you don't forget, because it's very easy to say, oh, well, I haven't written it down, and the cheating way of it is to say, well, I haven't eaten it, so it doesn't count. But it does count, and it does all matter. Where it can be incredibly useful on the inner side, and this has been hugely important to me, is to actually break the patterns of automatic eating. What used to happen for me was every time I would go in the kitchen, I would pick up a piece of fruit or cut off a piece of bread or have a piece of cheese or a piece of ham or something like that. And it was automatic. So what I started to do was to make sure that I wrote everything down before I ate it. And where this is also particularly useful is that if you're having a bad day and you're having a stressful day and you're reaching for food as a comforter, which I did quite frequently, if you make that promise to yourself that you're going to write it down, if you're going to eat it, you're going to write it down, it will help enormously. This actually happened to me. I had a very stressful situation, found myself in the kitchen, eating like mad, and my mouth was just automatic, couldn't stop. And I found in the space of 10 minutes, I ate probably more than my whole daily allowance in that time. So I promised myself then that the next time I had a stressful day, if I was going to have a binge eat and I was going to eat something, I was going to write it down. So it's one way of being able to just break those habit patterns. It maybe just gives you a couple of moments of conscious thought to be able to take control over whether you keep eating or not. So the tip for today, which is both an outer tip and an inner tip, is write down everything you eat or keep track of it on a mobile or on an app. So I'll be back again soon with some more inner and outer weight loss tips. In the meantime, please come on over to my website and say hello. It's www.amandagoldston.com.